G'day everyone, it's Adam posting in Partners Apart. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about the 4 pillars of evidence that is required for travel exemption applications around partners. So if you're trying to enter Australia as a temporary visa holder of a person, an Australian citizen or permanent resident, or even it could be relevant for you for compelling compassionate depending on your specific circumstances. This video is general in nature. I'm going to give you examples and an overview of different financial evidence that you could include and examples from real life clients that we've had. So the financial pillar, or of the 4 pillars, that is the financial aspects of the relationship, and that's basically showing that you're in a committed relationship with someone else and they're looking at the financial side of things. One question I get asked a lot about is a joint bank account. Is that enough to meet the 4 pillars? Now, there's no yes or no answer to that question. What we are seeing with some of our clients is that they are having better chances of success if that joint bank account that they do have is actually being used for the purposes of the relationship. And what I mean by that is, for example, both people could have access to that joint bank account, and that account could be used for relationship purposes such as everyday expenses, or they have direct deposits set up for that joint bank account whereby they're paying for their rent, maybe their utilities, subscriptions of the household, Foxtel or Netflix or whatever they have. So with the joint bank account, we're seeing that clients tend to want to have a strong application, use the joint bank account for purposes of the relationship. And that could be anything. That could even include that the joint bank account's being used as it could be used for a loan, for example, or a mortgage, or perhaps as a savings account. Other financial aspects of the relationship could include assets that you hold. You may have a car in both names or some other item. It totally depends on your circumstances and how your relationship works. Every relationship is different. For example, my relationship with my partner, we tend to not have shared expenses all the way through from A to Z, and everything's in joint names. There are many couples have their own way of living, and particularly around finances. Some people share things, some people don't. Some people are completely financially independent, like my relationship. On the other hand, there are relationships where one person has a lot of money and the other person in the relationship has literally close to no money. That doesn't matter when it comes to travel exemption applications or partner visa applications, as long as the circumstances are explained well as to what are the financial aspects of the relationship.